A girl went swimming with her friends in the waters of Barratt Creek, full of crocodiles, and was eaten alive by a 5-meter crocodile. 3 weeks later, the crocodile was caught and found her remains inside. In Far North Queensland, Australia, on December 21, 1985, a tight-knit group of friends prepped for a laid-back pre-Christmas shindig. No extravagant plans, just some good old hangout time before the holiday chaos. So they came up with a genius idea: a midnight barbecue. Yeah, you heard right. They rendezvoused at the Turner Butterfly Farm, armed with steaks and coolers full of drinks. Laughs, stories, and clinking glasses filled the night as they relished another peaceful Christmas and shared dreams for the coming year. At 11:30 p.m., the gang of 5 friends grew restless, bored of sitting around. They decided to explore the adjacent Queensland rainforest. No worries, though. Being capable adults in a bustling area, they felt safe. They planned a short escapade, hoping to spot some wildlife. They followed a trail leading them to a wooden boardwalk meandering through the dense jungle. Soon they stumbled upon a private dock by Barron Creek, a serene stream from the Daintree River. Plans of returning faded as they sat on the pier, engrossed in lively conversation. When the clock struck midnight, the friends continued their lively chat. Maurice Mealings, one of the 5 pals, had a bright idea. Why not cool off with a swim in the creek? The weather was warm and they had already come so far, but there was a catch. The nearby Daintree River was home to many crocodiles, known as croc country. They also knew that bull sharks could swim in during tide changes. Sharks were scary, but crocodiles were even scarier, as their only goal was to kill. Still, Maurice couldn't resist the temptation. He dipped in, swam briefly, and hastily got out, shivering with an unexplained fear. Something just didn't feel right, but he couldn't figure out why. Hoping to stay calm, Maurice warned his friends to avoid the water. They chatted away on the dock and were better off staying put. Unfortunately, Maurice's own swim emboldened them. The water was calm, the tides low, and Maurice emerged unharmed. They believed it was safe and wanted to enjoy a refreshing dip. They reassured themselves that any danger could be spotted and escaped quickly. John and Rob entered the water near the dock, while Maurice and Selena stayed on the jetty. Beryl, the shopkeeper, waited in the water. It seemed like a perfect evening, just friends having fun. Little did they know danger lurked nearby. A massive crocodile, concealed beneath the dark water, silently stalked its prey. John and Beryl were unaware of the impending threat. Suddenly, everything grew quiet. John felt a cold shiver run down his spine, and a feeling of fear washed over him. It was the same feeling Maurice had just experienced. John knew he had to get out of the water right away without knowing exactly why. He hurriedly tried to climb back onto the dock, but the water erupted all around him before he could pull himself up. He was thrown off balance and fell back into the water. Water rushed into his nose, mouth, and eyes, causing confusion and panic. He couldn't see clearly, but his friends on the dock saw a horrifying sight unfold before them. There was an enormous crocodile, about 17 to 18 feet long, with its teeth digging into Beryl's body. Beryl looked terrified, with wide eyes and an open mouth, as if wanting to scream but unable to. Before she could make a sound, the crocodile dragged her underwater, vanishing from sight. On December 22, 1985, something terrible happened to Beryl Ruck. She vanished and was never found again. Her friends were deeply affected by this tragic event, carrying both emotional wounds and guilt in their hearts. A few weeks later, a huge crocodile called Big Jim was killed in the area. Inside its stomach, they discovered a human arm. Since DNA science wasn't advanced in 1985, they assumed it belonged to Beryl, the 43-year-old shopkeeper. Crocodile attacks are more frequent than shark attacks because some people ignore warnings and venture into crocodile habitats. Beryl's story is an important lesson. Never swim in unfamiliar waters, especially at night, and always respect nature, as it can retaliate with tragic consequences. So, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button for all the latest videos about wildlife.